friends, in this video I am going to talk about printf function. Printf function. So before talking about the printf function, I'm going to give some introduction. Okay, so if you take C language is made of functions. Okay, so what is the meaning of function? Function means it is one self-contained block. Okay, self-contained block means set of instructions. It is going to be performing particular task. Okay, so let us take one example like person. Okay, so human body, okay, our person body is made of different type of components. Okay, so like components are like heart is one component. Okay, so liver is one component, kidney is one component. Like that there are different type of components human body consists of. Okay, and each and every component performing some functionality. Okay, so every part of the human body performing different type of functionalities. Okay, similarly C language is also made up of functions and each function is going to be performing particular task. Okay, so these all functions are defined in one area. That area we can call it as library. Okay, so in a library we have different type of header files. Okay, different type of header files, and each header file is associated with .h extension. Okay, so every .h extension, that means we can call it as it is a header file, or we can call it as library. There is a word is called as preprocessor. Okay, so that means every header file contains set of functions. With the help of these functions we are going to write programs. Printf is one type of built-in function or predefined function from C language. Okay, and this function belongs to one of the header file that is called as stdio.h. Okay, so it means standard input and output header file. Standard input and output header file. Okay, so the main purpose of printf function is print program data into output. Okay, for example, you want to write some hello in program code, so this hello must be defining in printf. Okay, like printf we can define hello like this. Okay, so printf is one of the frequently used function in C program. Without printf there is no C program. Okay, so you can understand that what is the printf? Printf is used to print program data into output screen. So this one is understood by programmer, this is understood by the user. There are two types of syntaxes. Okay, if you take any programming language, the programming language contains particular format. Okay, so simply we can say that vocabulary of programming language is called as syntax. Okay, so basically printf contains two types of syntaxes. Okay, we are dealing with the first syntax, that is nothing but printf all letters must be in small letters, because C is case sensitive language. That means we are going to write small a, okay, and we are going to write capital A. Both are completely different. Okay, so C language is going to be use character set. Okay, so this character set contains alphabets, numbers and special symbols. So these all character sets is in the form of ASCII format. Okay, ASCII format, American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Okay, so that means this small a contains the value is like 97, this capital A contains value of 65. computer can understand 97 as a 65 as a capital A. Okay, so that is the reason what I'm saying to you, this capital A is different from this small a. Okay, so C is case sensitive language. Okay, uppercase and lowercase letters must be different. Okay, so coming into that syntax, printf. Okay, printf is function. This is comes under parenthesis, and we are going to write double quotations. Okay, so double quotations. So that double quotations means we can define message. Okay, so that means we can write message. This message is going to be print in the output screen. Okay, so printf is predefined function, and this function contains open parenthesis and closing parenthesis, and this must be defining under double quotations, and every statement of C language is ending with the semicolon. If you write semicolon, then compiler will understand this statement is ending, otherwise compiler gives error. Okay, so whatever message we are writing, that message is going to be printing on the output screen. Okay, and one more point, this printf is belongs to stdio.h. That means it is one header file or it is one library. So if you define printf, you must define this one in the program, right? So this is the type 1 syntax. Based on the type 1 syntax, let us write some examples and followed by some programs. In my output screen, I'm going to write welcome to programming. Okay, so this message I want to check in my program, so I'm writing dots like this. So this is the output I required in my program. How to write? Simple. We are using printf syntax 1. Okay, there are two types of syntaxes. We are dealing with the first syntax, double quotations. Okay, so what is the message? Welcome to programming. Welcome to programming. Okay, so like this we can defining the message and double quotations close. Whatever thing we had to write in double quotation, the same information will be printing in the output screen. Closing the parenthesis followed by semicolon, right? Followed by the semicolon. Similarly, I want to print one more message like hello, and in the next line I'm going to write how are you. Okay, how to write? We are going to write like this. For hello we should use printf. Okay, printf double quotations followed by hello, followed by hello, and closing the parenthesis semicolon. Similarly, we can write how are you. How to write how are you? Printf in small letters, and there is no space between print and f, and we should write how are you. Okay, how are you? We can write how are you followed by double quotations close and closing the parenthesis semicolon. So this is the way we can write. But if you observe the output, this output getting hello like this, immediately you will get the how are you like this. Okay, because two lines are printing one by one. Okay, like first line, second line, there is no space, but as per my requirement, line by line. How to write? Printf open parenthesis double quotations, and I'm going to write hello. I'm going to write hello double quotations close semicolon. So this is my first statement, and the second statement is again I have to define printf. Okay, to get the new line we should use \n. So this is the one special character. Okay, so special character used to define new line. Okay, whenever we use \n in the printf, the compiler will understand it is going to be print in the next line. Okay, so I can use double quotations followed by \n, and so the message is how are you. Okay, the message is how are you, right? So then you'll get the hello in one line, how are you is one line. So let us take one more example. I want to print a message like hi space where are you. How to print this message? To printing this message, we should use one more symbolic constant or special constant \t. Okay, so this is nothing but horizontal tab. Okay, so there is a 6-line space between two characters. Okay, whenever you are using \t in place of \n, we can use both also. Okay, so \t means one type of symbolic constant. Okay, so with the help of this, we are going to get the horizontal space. How to write this? Printf. Okay, so double quotations. So double quotation must be required. So we are going to write hi, comma, \t. \t is not printing in the output. So in place of this, we are writing where are you. Okay, so where are you? So I'm writing like this, double quotations close and semicolon. So this is the way we can use printf in based on syntax 1, and ultimate purpose is printing the data in output screen. Okay, so let us verify this program in the editor. To write any program in a mobile, decoder is one of the important application. So we can click start coding. We can select any one of the programming language. Okay, so I'm using C language right now. We can use these all programming languages. Okay, so I'm writing like C language. So in C language, click C language, next. Okay, I'm going to create a file. The file name is like first. So first program I'm going to write in C language, first.c, first program, right? See, automatically you can program. Okay, so in this program, see, you can clearly observe that. So hash include stdio.h. So this is nothing but preprocessor. Okay, so it is called as preprocessor. So this is one type of library. So this stdio.h contains number of predefined functions. Okay, so with the help of these functions, we are going to write the program code. Okay, so you can clearly observe that. Next, compiler version, this is the version name, and we can say that \/ are nothing but comments. So comment means non-executable statement in a program. For understanding purpose, we are going to defining comments in our program. Okay, so similarly, and the next one is comes under main. So in the main, you can observe that. So whenever you want to write a program in C language, you must use main function. So without main function, we are unable to write program in C language. Okay, so whenever you want to write a program, the program must be in include main. Okay, the main is user defined function. In this function, you are going to write logic of the program. Okay, and every main function contains return type. Okay, return type. So the return type may be void. Void is the default return type of different type of compilers, and int is one type of return type. So whenever you are using integer, so this integer must be returning value. Okay, return either 0 or return either 1. Anything we can write, no problem. Okay, so 0 means false, 1 means true. Okay, we'll talk about these all the things in further videos. Okay, but basic idea is how to define printf. Okay, you can clearly observe that as per the syntax 1, printf is small letters. Okay, so printf small letters followed by hello decoder. So this is the decoder editor. So I'm using hello comma decoder. Whatever things we have to define, that things must be in double quotations and closing parenthesis semicolon. So every statement is ending with the semicolon. Okay, so let us compiling this program. So whatever program code we are writing here, that program code we can call it as source code. Okay, source code means what is the source code? Programmer understandable code. See, this is the program you are giving to your father. or you are giving to some other third person, or you are giving to your mother, or you are giving to some other guy, they don't know about the C language, they won't understand. Okay, so who will understand? You can understand. Means you are a C programmer, then you can understand. Okay, you are a programmer, then you can understand. Okay, so other persons are unable to read this program code, unable to understand this program code. So source code will understand by the programmer. Okay, so if you don't know about the source code and mission code, please watch previous videos in programming concepts. Okay, so source code will understand by the programmer. So we need some kind of conversion. Why we need conversion? Source code understandable by the programmer, right? System is understood by binary language. To understanding system format, we need compiler. So there is a built-in compiler, okay, in this decoder. See, whenever you want to run the decoder, you need compulsory one kind of internet connection, otherwise this is not running. Okay, so after successful execution, you can find out output. Okay, so this is the output of this source code. Okay, so simply we can observe that this is the statement defining in printf. The same statement is expected in the output, right? Okay, so let us write that example programs. I'm going to write first program like welcome to C program. Just I'm changing the information between the double quotations. So I'm going to execute. After execute, I'm getting welcome to C program and process is finished, right? In this program, I'm using backslash, and backslash and means new line. Hello is first line, hover is the next line. Let us verify the output. See, hello in first line, hover is the next line. Okay, I'm removing backslash n. How to verify? In this program, I'm using backslash t. Whenever I'm using backslash t, I'm expected some tab space. Okay, hello space, again tab space, again space, how are you? Let us compile the program. Hello and how are you? So there's a space is expected, right? So this is the way we can use backslash n and backslash t. See, we know how to use printf in our program. In real time, how to use printf. Okay, so real time programming. So coming into the real time programming, let us take one example like hotel menu. Hotel menu. Hotel menu is my main heading, and in this heading I want to write lines like this. Okay, and followed by I'm going to define like serial number, item, quantity, price. So this is my headings. You can clearly observe that hotel menu or something, some price list. So first one is like serial number 1, item name is like idli, the quantity is 2, the price is like 30 rupees. Okay, so similarly item 2, dosa, quantity 1, the item price is 45 rupees. See, like that we can define the items, and after that I'm going to define line. So finally I'm writing like thank you or visit again. Like that we had to write information. So this is nothing but what? This is one hotel menu. So this hotel menu I want to write as a program. How to write? Let us see. So to write this program, first we have to use int main. Okay, so printf hotel menu. See, we should write hotel menu in the center. So this is invalid. Okay, so we should use backslash n followed by hotel menu. Okay, double quotations close, semicolon. In the next line, we are going to use, to get the next line, how to use? We should use backslash n. See, the logic is very simple. Backslash n, backslash t, printf. With the help of these two symbolic constants, with the help of functions, we can define this program. Okay, so again, I'm using backslash n and lines. Okay, so I'm going to write lines. Okay, so again, I'm using printf, like backslash n 2 times or 3 times your wish. Okay, so here I'm not using backslash n only one time. Okay, because the lines are getting one line. So backslash and backslash and backslash and like first one is what? Quantity. No, serial number. First one is like serial number and followed by backslash t. Okay, followed by we have to define item backslash t we have to write, and we are going to write quantity. Okay, so again we have to write backslash t and price. So this is the way we have to defining the line. So you can observe the menu and try to write the program code and try to execute the program code. You will get the hotel menu. Okay, so similarly you can also define like student marks report, okay, or any invoice with the help of printf. So printf is used to print the data in the output. I hope you understand this video. Thank you for watching.